Good morning, everyone. Hello and happy Monday. It's Marcy Dunning here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Southwestern Ontario, Canada. And I want to welcome you to my Monday morning live. It is Monday, June the 6th. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. So I am just bringing you up on my iPad here, so that I can read comments. Please say hello when you join me. Let me know where you're coming from. I love to hear from you. I want to thank you for taking a few moments to spend with me. And if you are watching the replay, you are on YouTube, then please click that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, as well as give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. I do go back and read all my comments, as well as respond. So anyhow, I hope you all had a fabulous weekend. I had a very busy weekend with, I had an online event on Saturday. I was at Heman's yesterday with my sister Anne, and oh my gosh, we treated ourselves to a strawberry milkshake from Heman's. So delicious. Oh my gosh, so delicious. If you know Heman's, if you've ever been there and haven't tried one of their strawberry milkshakes, I totally recommend it. All right, so today we are going to be creating with the adorable, a little cheesy stamp set. If you know me, you know I like punny cards. I love punny sentiments, and this stamp set spoke to me. I just had to create with it. And I wanted to do something with the wine, but I was hungry. So I created something with the pudding. So this is the card that we're going to be creating today. And hello, Jeannie. How are you today? I hope you had a great weekend. So this card, I'm using the Tea Boutique Designer Series paper. Good morning, Anne. Tea Boutique Designer Series paper. This is a very simple layout that I hope you will try if you haven't yet. Use up those little bits of paper, mix it up. Any kind of image is going to work with this layout, but look at that yummy bowl of chocolate pudding. So there's our lovely image with some heart pearls. I just love these things. And then on the inside, thanks for putting up with me. I think this is so cute. So let's get started. All right, so as I said, using the heart pearls, I have all of the products listed in my blog post that will go live about 30 minutes after we're done here. This is a very quick card, so it's not going to take too awful long. However, I have to download it, then upload it to YouTube, and then insert it into my blog post. So here is my stash of blends that we're going to be using. So really not too many colors. It's Starry Sky, Petal Pink, number 200 of the, this is in the darks, I believe it is called the darks assortment of the natural blends. Some light gray granite on my ice cream, or my whipped cream scoop there. Because did you know that if you add just a very light hint of the gray, it's going to make that white look whiter? Then of course I went around with my light pool party to make that image just pop off the cardstock. And then we need to give it a little shadow below with, I did the gray granite there as well, to just ground that image. We don't want that bowl just floating in the air. And this card could actually end up being Brad's anniversary card this month. In, what are we? Oh, in just over a week, Brad and I will be celebrating our 33rd wedding anniversary. You know, I can't believe that. But sometimes, you know, he does have to put up with me and my craziness. So this would be a perfect punny anniversary card for him. So, and he never watches my lives. So now that I say that, he's probably gonna actually check this one out just because. So I'm inking up in the Tuxedo Black Memento ink because we are using our Stampin' Blends. Oops, I just hit that. Sorry. So because of, I'm taking a look at how much space I have. So this one here is cut a little offset. So my spoon edge is right at the edge there. So I know that I have to have this over a smidge so that I've got enough room, because that spoon edge is right at the edge and I want it to be on my circle. So this is my circle. I've told you before. I'm just grabbing them. Where did I stick them? There we go. The Stylish Shapes dies. These to me are a must-have because we have the fabulous stitched squares as well as the different sizes of labels, and our lovely stitched circles are back again in this. I love this set of dies and I use it constantly. All right, so we're going to set that aside just for a moment. And we are going to stamp our sentiment on the inside. And please be sure to watch to the end because I was busy creating yesterday. It was a rainy afternoon. So once Anne and I got back from the garden center, I was creating a way for my This Birthday Piggy class to go. I hadn't had the chance to create yet for that class. So yesterday afternoon, while it was raining, that is what I did. So I have cards to share with you. The registration period is open now. It closes on the 19th of June, Father's Day. It is for my Canadian friends only. I am so sorry for my American. Oh, look at that. I've got ink. No wonder. I'm like, why am I getting these dark spots everywhere? Because I have ink on my hands. Wipe my hands on my pants. I told my kids as they were growing up, never do that. But you know what? Sometimes we just got to do it. All right, it's just water. So I'm going to flip that over so that'll be on the back. Actually, I don't need to. No. What am I talking about? This is going on the front, so it's going to cover it. Oh, it's Monday, guys. All right, here we have Starry Sky. I use this a lot. This is one of the new ink colors. Good morning, Marlon and Chris. Thank you for joining me. And I have a brand new liquid glue. Yeah, this Starry Sky is one of the new ink colors, and oh my gosh, I use it so very much. I don't know. I'm really loving this shade. And I've got some glue here. Just a second. Did you know that if you've got the Simply Chamois, you can do this? Simply Chamois. Oh my goodness, the embossing buddy. There. The powder in that takes the tack out. I want to be conservative with my grid paper. So if it's only got a couple little spots on it, I'm going to continue to use it. Waste not, want not. All right, so all right, there we go. Put this on the inside. Now, during one of my senior classes, I go to a seniors apartment complex once a month and do classes with them. And one of the ladies recently asked me, why do you put the insert piece in? What is the point of that, this piece here? So you may be wondering that as well. I think it dresses it up, especially if you've stamped another image in there or you've added a little piece of your designer series paper in there. This one I did not, but generally I do something on the inside as well. If you have another insert piece cut and you stamp on it and you mess up, that's okay. You haven't messed up on the actual card before it's glued in. Also, if you are coloring with Stampin' Blends, it's going to go through, and you don't want that showing through on the back of your beautiful card. So it just, to me, dresses it up, and that is why I do that. All right, so our layers. I am just going to line this up on my grid paper, and I'm going to take, these are 3.5 by 1 1/4. Now you don't need to rush to write that down. I have that posted on my blog post so that you can easily go and get those measurements without having to rush. And all I'm doing is I am just eyeballing it, looking to make sure it's fairly even. It does not need to be perfect. This is handmade with love, not machine made in a factory. So I just eyeball it. It looks fairly centered. If it's off to one side more than another, I'm okay with that. The recipient is going to be okay with that. So once you get that positioning how you like it, I'm going to take that middle piece out. I just find that if you do your middle first, and I'm adding some liquid glue, and place that down so it's centered. I think that if you get that piece first, then you can go to either side, and that way you're not going to be too high or too low. If once you get your placement done, you go ahead and do your center one first. At least in my mind, it makes sense. You may have a different way of doing it. This is the way I do it. Okay, I'm just adjusting that light there. Looking a little dark on my iPad, so, all right, so then I'm like looking, I'm just eyeballing, like I said, so that it looks like there's approximately the same distance between each of those pieces of designer series paper. All right, I've given my pudding bowl enough time to dry, so let's get her colored up. All right, so we have our light and dark, our light and dark. So Starry Sky, it is a very intense color. So we're gonna do the light Starry Sky first. And I am just going to carefully, because this is brand new, my brush tip has not been mushed. So I'm good with using it because it's got that point to it. So now, as a demonstrator, I have an order coming in this week of my pre-order of the holiday, the new upcoming holiday mini catalog, as well as the celebration brochure. The celebration brochure and the mini catalog go live to customers on July the 1st. But as a demonstrator, one of the many fabulous perks, Okay, so I've gone over with the light, so now I'm just going to come in on the sides with the dark. One of the many perks, besides the amazing friendships that you can build and all of the fun Stampin' Up! Events and things like that, and the discount, I love getting my products at a discount, is I get to order from the new catalogs early. All right, so you can see that I've just brought it from the side and left the center with the light. So now I'm just going to come in with the light, and I'm just taking a second look, and I'm just going to go over that edge so that it's not quite, but I want to leave that center part without that next layer, because that is going to, if I was to go over it again, it's going to darken that up, and I want that, like the light is shining right on the front of that bowl. All right, next we are going to do the same thing with our petal pink. Yeah, so one of the perks is we get to order from the catalogs and get our products early. So my products are arriving towards the end of the week. I did not use FedEx. FedEx has been stressful for me, with wondering, is my product going to arrive or not? It says it's going to, and it doesn't, and it gets rerouted. So I just decided it was not worth the extra fee at this point in time. So I just am using regular UPS. They are always very good. Takes a few more days. However, lately, they've been arriving almost the same time as what your FedEx. So save myself that extra shipping and put it into products. Okay, so that was, I'm doing the exact same thing, the light and dark. So you can, long story short, you can right now, if you decided that you wanted to give Stampin' Up! A try, you can order from the new holiday catalog right now as your starter kit. So the starter kit is always the best deal in the catalog. You get to choose. In Canada, it's $165 worth of products. You only pay $135. And in Ontario and a few other provinces, there is no tax. There's never, ever any shipping applied to the starter kit. It's totally customizable. You can order whatever you want. All right, so here we go. We're coming around. It's starting to look like something. I'm just looking to make sure that my lighting is catching it. Okay, now our chocolate pudding. Yum, yum. When I was creating this card, it made me hungry for some pudding. I don't know when the last time I had chocolate pudding. Also, the subscription period for the June paper pumpkin kit, it ends on June the 10th. And this month is a fun, fresh fruit market type of, look at that. Oh, so yummy looking. So I'm going to let this dry for a moment. I'm going to come back with this marker to give it that little bit of, you can see there's the depth around the edges. You can create depth with the exact same color of marker simply by allowing your alcohol marker to dry and then coming back in with the exact same color to add a little bit of layering of that color, and that's going to deepen it and make it look just that little bit more. All right, I'm just coming in, and I'm not going everywhere. I'm just adding that little bit. Oh, do the bottom. Our shadowing, and I'm just lightly adding some gray granite to ground that bowl. She stamped a little wonky on there, but that's okay. All right, we are going to come in now with our light pool party and go around the edge, and it just helps bring that image forward. So that it is popping, so to speak, off the page. So does anybody have this stamp set? Have you ordered from the new catalog yet? What do you think of it? I would love to know. And when I'm going around, I like to turn my image so that I have the best view type of thing to be bringing that, putting my marker on there. All right, so I think I need right here, we need to bring there. That bowl just didn't quite look right. All right, so now we've given it a moment, so we can come in and just add that same color. Bringing that because it's not really wet anymore. So I've added just a bit, and you can see the color definition between the two. It really does, in my opinion, it makes a difference. Now, if you find, oh my goodness, I just went too heavy in that spot when I was outlining, or too much on the bottom, your color lifter is your friend. I always have it on hand. I may have forgotten to mark it in my products list. You just have to go around the outside, and it just helps push that color back. It moves the color back so that that line isn't as heavy on that outside. Alrighty, so with all that out of the way, grab my dimensionals and my fun pearls. Love these pearls. They are just so fun. So this is the perfect example. This was thick white cardstock I used, and you can see it through. So if I did not have that layer on the inside, this is what would be showing through on the back of my card. And that is why I always like to add that insert piece. One of the reasons anyways. And there we go. Let's move you over just slightly. I said this was a quick and easy card, and it is. All right. Hello, Jane and Linda. Thanks for joining. All right, so I am going to make sure my bowl bottom is level. We don't want a tippy bowl of pudding spilling out all over. And that looks good. Give it a press. All right. Now, I've got 3 of these pearls on the bottom and 2 on the top, just because I was loving it, and I was like, okay, we need to do more. We need to do so much more of these pearls. I just love them. And I always like to add that bit of glue. I seriously find that my embellishments sometimes like to take a little travel. They don't stay on my project. So when they're going off in the mail, I want them to arrive at the recipient completely intact, not embellishments stuck to the envelope or anything like that. So I find that if I add that titch of glue, it just helps secure them. Okay, seriously, Mr. Hart, get on my little take your pick tool here. All right, so I'm just adjusting how it is on my pick tool. And then I'm taking to, whoops, this way. We want our hearts to be upright. So that was 3 of the bigger ones on the bottom right. And then one and come on. Oh my goodness gracious. This one is being there. Get on there. Get on there, little guy. So I will be going live to show you guys once my order arrives. I'm not going to say when I'm going live because I don't know. You know, things happen with shipments and deliveries, so I will give a quick heads up when that is going to happen, though. All right, so let's just, this heart is not quite, there we go. Take a look, lift it up so that I can see, and there is today's card. Look at how cute is that. So sweet. Thanks for putting up with me. So adorable. So this stamp set here in the in the annual catalog. So much fun. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Anne. All right. As I said, to stay tuned to the end because I want to show you my This Birthday Piggy class to go. But first I want to say, if you're shopping in my online store, please use this month's host code if your order is under $200. Don't use it if it's over $200 because you're going to get your own host rewards, and I want you to get your rewards. All right, so that does not help. It's a overcast day. We are going to get some rain, so the lighting today is not so great. So that is today's card. This birthday piggy. I always want to say this little piggy. This class is for my Canadian friends only. I am so sorry to my American friends and international friends. I cannot ship products out of the country. So the cost of this class is for porch pickup. If you're local to me and you're going to be picking it up, it's $42. If you are not local to me and need it shipped to you anywhere in Canada, It is $57. That's $15 shipping. I'm sorry, Canada Post, shipping is what it is. It's $15 to ship this. It includes the stamp set, all of the supplies that you need to create 6 cards, 3 designs, 2 of each, a PDF with all of the measurements as well as products, and a private video link for each one of those cards. If you already own this stamp set, please let me know what your replacement, what your substitution is of equal value. So this class, oh my gosh, I love the cards I created, you guys. All right, we've got a regular card. Let me just open that. This little piggy says happy birthday. Hope it's the best. Then we've got 2 fun folds. Look at her. She's so sweet. As well as this is an extra special fun fold I just learned. All right, so here we go. Happy birthday. Go to your happy place and stay there all day. So these are the cards. So you're making 2 each of the 3 different designs. It includes the stamp set. It does not include any of the inks, your adhesives, your blends, all that kind of stuff. I will give you the list of the blends that we're using. It closes on June the 19th. That is Sunday, June 19th. So that is Father's Day. That's when it closes. My order goes in on Monday, June the 20th, first thing in the morning. So if you want to get in on this class, please let me know right away so that I'm figuring out my order because of I'm using 3 different types of designer series paper, my embellishments and all that. I need to make sure that I have all of that ready to go for you guys. All right, so that is all for me today. Let me bring in today's cards. If you have any questions, please reach out. Oh, I'm loving the loves. Thank you so much for all those hearts, you guys. I love it. If you have any questions, please reach out. Don't forget that June the 10th, that is this Friday, is the last day to sign up for the June Paper Pumpkin Kit. The mini catalog, the retiring list is out right now, and there are deep discounts, and it is while supplies last. All right. Oh, the kits. The kit sale is on all month long as well. Buy 1 kit, get your second kit at 50% off. Our kits are online only. They're not in any catalog. So I suggest that you just shop my online store to do it. When you're purchasing your kits, make sure you put the most expensive kit as your second pick. So your first pick is your cheaper, less expensive kit. Your second kit is the most expensive kit because that's the kit you're going to get your 50% discount on. And I want you to make sure that you get that 50% off because everybody loves a good deal. All right, so that is all for me today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a fabulous Monday. I hope I have inspired you and kickstarted your week with some fun inspiration. All right, I will see you Wednesday at 1 on my YouTube channel. Remember, I'm in Southwestern Ontario, so that is Eastern Standard Time. All right, bye for now.